So if you're like me, you accepted the Seas Legend side quest from the professor and you had no clue what to do. I tried traversing through the entire Cobalt Coastlands. I tried talking to everybody, checking every corner, checking every building, checking every cave, to no luck. Turns out that you're not wrong for being perplexed by this side quest. It's actually intentional, unless you're a huge expert on Pokemon lore. The information you're supposed to get for this quest actually comes from a previous Pokemon game, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. In Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, in the Canalave library, they added a new book in the recent remakes called The Seas Legend, the exact legend we're trying to solve in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And if you read the text in the library, it talks about a human with a Mantyke, a Buizel, and a Qwilfish with huge spikes seeking out a prince-esque Pokemon. So what you're going to want to do is, if you haven't caught them already, you're going to want to catch a Buizel, a Mantyke, and a Qwilfish. Buizel can be caught in the first big area, and both Mantyke and Qwilfish can be caught once you obtain the ability to surf. You can find them in the water pretty easily, all throughout the Cobalt Coastlands. You want to get all three of them in your party. That this is important, but we need to evolve the Qwilfish into an Overqwil, which is its new evolution in this game. So in order to evolve Qwilfish into Overqwil, you need to do a strong style bar barrage 20 times. I fast forwarded a little bit through this. I spammed it on a bunch of Pokemon near the shore of the Cobalt Coastlands, but eventually, if you spam it long enough, Qwilfish will eventually be ready to evolve into Overqwil. And then you should be ready to go surfing through the gate. So keep in mind, you do need all three of these Pokemon in your party, so make sure you have 3 Pokemon you're ready to battle with for the rest of this quest. So you want to go to the camp, save, and then sleep until the evening hours for the sunset, and then you're going to want to surf through these pincer horns in the water, and you should see a text box pop up, this being the cry of Manphy and Fione. Once that text box happens, it's not too much of a commute from here. You want to go to the Seaside Hollow Cave. It's not too far. It's just right over on the other side of this bridge in the middle of the map. And then once you come into the cave, your character looks surprised, and then it reveals that you're fighting against Manaphy and I think 3 Fiones. Yeah. So I believe this is your only chance to catch these Pokemon in the entire game. I tried respawning them. I'm not sure if there will be a discovery of a way to respawn them. I believe they're like level 30s, and I think Manaphy's like 40, 41, 42, 43. Personally, I found this a lot easier once I started using Empoleon. The Empoleon from the beach right on the shore next to this cave, actually. The Alpha Empoleon. So I recommend catching him. You can use his Aqua Crash move, Agile style, to do a very little bit of damage to get them down to yellow health, where Ultra Balls and Great Balls will prove sufficient to catch them. I even threw a random Ultra Ball, I think, on 1 or 2 of the Fiones, and it caught them no problem. So just keep spamming like Aqua Crash as Empoleon. Heal him whenever his health tends to dip too low. But overall, he can sort of tank these hits pretty easily. And then it's, kind of a cakewalk to catch them. Once again, I highly recommend saving the game before you either start surfing or before you enter the cave. Until there's some confirmation that there's another way to fight these Pokemon. Otherwise, you're out of luck for completing the dex unless you trade with somebody who manages to catch Fione and Manaphy. Otherwise, yeah, that's it. Overall, I think this quest was super unique. I think it kind of speaks to how the Pokemon Company and Nintendo are kind of sick of people spoiling things. So they made a quest that you kind of have to Google, unless you're a super expert of the lore of Pokemon. But yeah, that's the Seas Legend. Best of luck.